Well, what's going on, everybody? Coach is coming back at you. Hey, just give you an update on everything that's going on here. So last week I got the word, hey, got a scheduled surgery date. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm like finally been waiting for over 7 months to finally get to this point, and I got it. Everything's all lined up. Done the psych eval, done all my lab work. Done a dietitian 3 month mandatory plan I had to do. I mean, everything is all done. Then we get the word, hey, the insurance, for some reason, they're not going to approve this. Now, Cedars Sinai, great hospital. They've been top notch in everything they do. But they're not on United Healthcare's Center of Excellence list. And if they're not a COE with United Healthcare, I can't have the surgery done. So I'm going to speak to a nurse case manager on Friday morning from United Healthcare. And of course, prior to this, they said, well, you have to enroll in our plan. You got to do this. You got to, the 3 months dietitian and psych eval. And I was like, all of that's been done. So I figure I call United Healthcare this morning to see if I can try to get a hold of the nurse case manager earlier. They won't budge on that. But the lady I was speaking with, I said, can I ask you a question? And I had explained to her about me having an LVAD and that my heart surgery was done at Cedars and approved by United Healthcare Center. I'm like, why won't you guys approve the weight loss surgery? Was considered high risk. Yeah, I know that. This is why Cedars is the one that's going to do it, because they've done this before with people with LVADs. She said, yeah, but unfortunately, Cedars is not on our COE. That COE is going to be a pain in the butt. But I'm going to speak to the nurse case manager because it's not over yet. Things can happen. Things can happen. There's a possible chance, and I had asked a simple question. I said, hospitals that are not on this COE list, have waivers been given before by United Healthcare for them to perform a surgery that was, denied before? And she said, well, yes, they have, but you need to speak to your nurse case manager on that. Now I got them because I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. I'm going to keep you guys updated to this. It's going to happen. Now, this is the whole reason why I want to do stuff like this, because, those with LVADs, like I said, you got to go to the center where you had your LVAD put in for have weight loss surgery. You just can't go to any weight loss surgery facility, because that LVAD team must be in the surgery room with you in case something goes wrong. And like I said, I haven't seen any videos like this before put out there. You don't come across them. This is why I'm doing it. So you're welcome. But going forward, for those who have LVADs who are thinking about all of this, once again, because when I contacted the insurance, everything went through. I mean, they wouldn't have signed off on me having all these other bills coming through as far as for the psych eval, so all this stuff through Cedars, and it was paid for and all that stuff. And for it to change because somebody finally called, oh, they're not on the list, so they got to be taken off. It's not approved. That was on United Healthcare. That was on them. But the reason, and let me go back to the reason why you want to do this, check with your insurance again, because somebody at United Healthcare should have stated this and it wasn't stated, but you want to check with your own insurance. Let me back up. United Healthcare wants everybody to go through them because all the psych evals and the x-rays and the lab work and the dietitian is free of charge. Free of charge. That's the reason why insurance is more than likely. I can't say most, but I'm just going to stick with United Healthcare. That's why they want you to go through them. Now, if you don't have an LVAD, then absolutely, yeah, you got to go through. It's just what it is. It is what it is. But if you do have an LVAD, we're in a certain case. This is why I want to put that first video out. There's some things without people without LVAD can do that we can't. And that's one, you can go to anywhere. Somebody say, oh man, just go to Mexico. Mm-mm. You may have had fun down there, but they don't know nothing about this. I'm not trusting anybody to just deal with this LVAD. The only people that's only going to be able to go inside my chest and dealing with this heart issue is going to be Cedars and Cedars only. That's it. So any type of major surgery I'm going to have, Cedars must be involved. Until it comes to the point where after my transplant and years go by and something else comes up, then I can go to anybody. So yeah, leads to my knowledge, because I haven't had a heart transplant yet. But that's a question I can place it in. So yeah, I'm going to figure that out too. So I just thought I'd put that out there. So I'll be talking with them early Friday morning, and let's see how this goes, because I already prayed on it. Like I said, I don't freak out. I don't trip. I don't lose my mind. I don't get upset or pissed. You know, things are going to happen like this, and it's going to continue to happen like this in some way or fashion or form. But I just threw my prayers up. Okay, God, you know, another roadblock. Can you help me out with this one? And I left it, threw it up there to him, and let him handle it. I gave him the assist. I'm waiting for him to dunk it. So that's all it is, baby. That's all I'm saying.